PowerPoint Chapter 4 Practice Review Assignment. Okay, number 1, let's copy 4-3 into your working folder and then rename it as maze. Okay, and we will add your name in the subtitle. Okay, number 2. Okay, add a gradient fill to the background. So click the Design tab and then Format Background. Okay, Format Background. So from this one, we will change the background using Gradient Fill. So click Gradient Fill and change the color of the step 4. So this is the gradient step. So what we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So click the first tab, get this one, and then change the color to brown accent 4 lighter. So click the color arrow, get brown accent 4. Accent 2, 3, brown accent 4, lighter 40%. Select this color. Okay, change the color of the step 3. So click this step 3. And then click the color arrow. Then select brown accent 4 lighter 60%. Select this. Okay, and then change its position to 99% or 90%. So click this position. Then type 90, enter. Now select stop to. So stop to is this one. So click this and then change the color to 80%. So brown accent 4, lighter 80%. And the position is 85%. So click the position to 85. Enter. Okay, and then step 1. Click step 1. Okay, change the color to white background. So white background should be this one. And change the position to 75%. 75. Enter. Okay, so we have something like this. Okay, now change the type to linear. So the type is this one. So select linear. And then change the direction to linear down. So this is the direction. Linear down. So select the second part. So it looks like this. Okay, number 3, apply the gradient background to all the slides in the presentation. So what we can do is click this button, apply to all. So we just apply this background to all the slides. Okay, number 1 on slide 1. Okay, now we will change the background for this slide. So background will be a picture, corn. The name is corn. So click this button, picture or texture. And then we want to insert a picture. So click insert. Then navigate to your student data files folder. Alright, and then select this corn. Insert. Alright. And then we will change this one to tile the picture as texture. So click this texture. We want to make it as a tile. So what we can do is just check on this one, tile pictures as texture. Check this. So we have this one. And then we will change the offset. So okay, horizontal offset, which is offset X, make it 120. Enter. So we have something like this. Change the transparency to the photo background. Transparency is this. So make it 50%. Okay. And on slide 2, so click slide 2. Display the guides. So that is in the view tab. Click the view tab. Check on these guides. So we have horizontal guide and the vertical guide. So from this, okay, click the vertical guide, and then move it to the right on, sorry, not this one. Okay, what are you doing? Okay, so let's click this one, vertical line, and then move it to the right until it becomes 2.17. 2.17. Okay. And then reposition the horizontal guide to 0.17 above the mid. So click the horizontal guideline and then move it up until it becomes 0.17. 0.17. Just move a little bit. Okay. And number 6. Move the maze of the slide to the left. So I'm gonna click this. So I will zoom this one. So hold down the control key and zoom it a little bit. Then I'm gonna move this maze to the left. And then we want to align it to the left, it's centered. So make sure it's aligned centered. Okay, just move it to the left side of the slide. Or you can do this way. Hold down the control key, and then you can now drag it to the left. And if you move slightly up and down, still, it does not change. The location does not change. So hold down the shift button so that you can horizontally move or vertically move. Okay, apply the line motion animation with the right effect. Yes. In this case, we can apply the motion. Click the animation, and then add animation button. At the bottom, here is the motion path. So click these lines. So we have this. And then we can make it to the right. So click the effect option, right. Okay. So as you see, we have starting point, the green triangle, and end point, the red triangle. So I'm going to adjust the ending of the line so that the center of the maze ends to the intersection. So click this red triangle and then bring it to the intersection of these two lines. Okay, this one should be in the middle. All right. Okay, so the starting point is centered in the maze, and the end point is moved to here. Make it is in the center. Make sure it's in the center. Okay. Okay, now apply spin emphasis animation to the maze. So click the maze and the animation. Arrow. Okay, spin. Okay, not this one, not yet. So we will add another animation to this. So click add animations arrow. And then we will select spin emphasis. So this one, in the emphasis group, select spin. Okay, change the start setting of the spin animation with previous. Okay, now this is number 2, right? So make this one start with previous. Okay, then change its duration to 1.5, 1.75. Enter. Now change the start setting of the line. So click the, okay, why don't we open the animation pane, this one. So this is the line animation, right? Select the first one and then set it to after previous. Click the on-click arrow, start arrow, after previous. Okay. So when you open this slide, the line animation will start together with this the spin animation. Okay. Okay, number 2. Okay, remove this one. Let me collect. All right. Okay, number 9. Format each the numbered list item to link to the corresponding slide. So select the first one. Okay, this is how we can link to a slide. Okay, right click, okay, select the first bullet, and then right click on the bullet, click hyperlink. And this hyperlink is in the place in this document. Select this button. So this one should be linked to slide number 3. So select this and then press OK. Do the same thing. Select operation, right click, hyperlink, and operation is number 4. Okay. Marketing, right click, hyperlink, number 5, marketing, okay. Liability, click, hyperlink, number 6. Okay, the last one, pricing, hyperlink, select pricing, and then okay. So that was number 9. Okay, change the color of the link. So select these links together and then change the color. So click the home tab. Okay, font color, light yellow background 2. This is light yellow background to 75%. Is it 75? Okay, so select this color. This one. All right. Okay, let's try an animation for this page. So click this number 2 arrow. It looks like this. Okay. So number 11, slide 9, change the text displayed. Okay, this one. Okay, so actually we want to change this actual email address with a text. So right click on this email address, right click and add a link. Click add a link. So instead of displaying the actual address, email address, why don't we type Ch04 email? So the text will be, this text will be displayed, but once you click this, it will actually run the email. Okay, so click OK. So we change the text of this email address. So select this text, and then we want to change the color. So click the font color arrow, and that should be the same color as this. Light yellow background to darker 75. Okay. Number 12, insert a new slide 3. So click slide 2, title only layout. So new slide, click the new slide arrow, select title only. Okay, and then type plan as the slide title. Plan. Add slide 4 through 8 as a slide zooms. Okay, you know, we have a problem because this slide zoom button should be placed in here. It should be in the insert tab. In the link group, we're supposed to have a slide zoom button here, but you know, we don't have it. I'm not sure why we don't have it, because this is a later version. But once we click the options button and then customize ribbon, if you see here, insert, this is the insert tab. In the insert tab, here's a links group. In this link group, we have a zoom, right? Zoom over here. So we're supposed to have, you know, this zoom button. But once we see this, we cannot find this one. So if you do have this zoom button, then you may try step 12. But since I don't have it, I will skip number 12. Okay, so I will skip this one. If you do have it, please do it. So if you don't have it, then you don't have to do it. I will not deduct any point on this one. Okay, number 13, reposition the vertical guide. So this is the vertical guide, right? So I will move it to 4.33. So drag it and move it to the right, 4.33. Okay, and then make a copy of the vertical guide. So right click on the vertical guide, then select add vertical guide again, and then move this one to the left side. Move it to the left until it becomes 4.33. Okay. And then for the horizontal guide, okay, make another copy of the vertical guide. So I want to make another copy, and then bring it to the center until it becomes 0. Okay, and then a horizontal guide, move the horizontal guide so it is in the middle. So move it a little bit down and make a copy of the horizontal guide, and then bring it up. Sorry, not this one. Control Z. Control Y. Okay, so right click on this and then delete. Okay, the horizontal. Click the horizontal guide and then add horizontal guide, and then move it 1.75 below middle, 1.75. So approximately like this. Okay, that's number 13. And number 14, okay, number 14 is for using slide zoom. So actually number 14 is placing these slides in this slide. So other slides, 4, 5, 6, 7 slides should be placed in here. So we will skip number 14, but as I mentioned again, if you do have slide zoom feature in the links group, please try this. Okay, so number 5. Okay, so this is the number 14. So try these steps. Okay, number 15. Also, we will skip number 15 because this is related to the zoom transition. Okay, and number 16. Okay, on slide 4, so click slide 4. Okay, we will insert the arrow left shape. So click insert tab, shapes, arrow, and then here is a block arrow. So click arrow left. So select the second part, arrow left, and then let's drag it somewhere like this. And then type plan in the shape, change the font size to 20. So click the border of this arrow, this object, change the font size to 20. resize the shape, so the shape will be 0.5 inches high. So click the Format tab. Height is 0.5 and the width is 0.9. Enter. Apply the Intense Effect Orange Shape Style in the Theme Style section. So click the Shape Style, and this is Theme Style section. So from this we will select Intense Effect Orange Accent 1. So that is it should be this one. So this is the Intense Effect Orange Accent 1. So yeah, select this color. Okay. Position the shape in the lower left corner of the slide so that the top of the shape aligns with the bottom of the bulleted list. And so its center aligns with the guide 4 points. So this one should be in the center of this vertical line, vertical guide, like this. Okay. Number 17. Format the plan shape. So click this. Okay, format this one. So once you click this plan arrow, this will move to the slide 3. Okay, so slide 3 is actually this one, right? But we have nothing in this slide. So if your slide zoom, if you already implemented slide zoom, then it should be linked to these slides. But if you don't have slide zoom feature, so that you didn't apply it, then why don't we change these 2 slides? So move the slide 2 below this 3. So slide 2 became slide 3. So we will use this one instead of the slide zoom. Okay. All right. So from here, so click slide 4 and then select this plan arrow and then right click on this. Okay, hyperlink. Select the second one. And then this one should link to plan, right? Plan, which is number 3 plan. So again, if you didn't apply the slide zoom feature, then we interchange slide 2 and 3. Okay. If you already applied slide zoom, then you don't have to interchange these 2. All right, then I'm gonna copy this. So Ctrl C. So make sure this arrow is selected, Ctrl C, and then copy this shape on slide 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So click 5, slide 5, Ctrl V, slide 6, Ctrl V, slide 7, Ctrl V, slide 8, Ctrl V. So we copied this plan on these slides from slide 4 to slide 8. Okay, number 19. Okay, on slide 3, so click slide 3. Then we will insert a blank action button. So click Insert tab, Shape arrow, all the way down. Then we have there are action buttons here. So click the last one, which is the blank action button, and then drag it something like this. All right, and then enter. Okay, now click OK. So now we're gonna enter tips. Okay, and then we're gonna link it to slide 9. So right click on this, hyperlink, and then click slide 9, and then OK. Okay, Ctrl Z, select the border, and then right click, select the border, right click, hyperlink to, okay, next slide is not the one, it should be slide, so click the slide item, then this will link to slide 9 tips, and then OK. How about mouse over? Okay, for the mouse over, okay, this will be done later on, so click OK. Okay, and then format the action button, so click the shape styles, and then we will use black dark one, no outline. Black, is it color? Wait a second. Is it this one? Not this one. So it should be this one. Semi-transparent, black dark one, no outline. Okay, and then we want to change the size, so click the height to 0.5, and then the width is 0.7, and then click the boundary of this, then move it, bring it to the right so that this one is centered across the vertical line, and put it somewhere like this. Okay, on slide 6, number 20. Okay, modify the animation of the bullet. So the first item animates after the previous. So click the animation. So the first one should be start with previous. Okay, and how about this one? This one should be also after previous. Okay, after previous. Because the first item animates after the previous, so this one should be after previous. Then change the start setting of the other three first level so that the animate after the previous with delay 1 second. Okay, so let's first select this one again, the first item, first bulleted item, and then this one should be after previous, right? Because it says after the previous action, so after previous. Then select the second item. This is also after previous, but the delay is 1 second. And select the third one. And this one is also after previous. Delay is 1 second. And select the last one. After previous, delay is 1 second. And also select these three, radio, newspapers, and TV together. And this one will be with previous. Okay, with previous, delay is 1 second. All right. Okay, for number 21, okay, we will change the order. The animation of this picture is 1, so 1 is after these zeros. So we want to animate this picture together with this one. So click the animation pane, select this corn. Okay, let's move it, let's open it, and then drag it. So drag the last one right below the first item. Okay, and then this will be displayed with previous or after previous. This one says, so that this will display with together with this one. So with previous. Okay, and then let's animate this. Okay, so it makes sense. Okay, hide slide 2. So click this slide 2, and then right click on this slide 2. Here is hide slide. So we have a cross mark here. Okay, and then number 22, save the presentation and close it. So save it. So let's try this slide. So F5 and see what happens. Okay, this one, press next. So these are the buttons. This is maze. Okay, so you can click this or whatever. This, just press something like this. Or if you press this plan, then it goes to the third page. If you click these tips, then it moves to the tips slide, which is maybe 9, right? And then questions, done. So we are done for this one. So save it anyway, save it. So okay, and then let's do the next one, number 24. Okay, number 24 is copy. Okay, copy 4.4 into your working folder. Then rename it as maze. Okay, 4- maze self. Okay. Okay. Rehearse the timing. Okay, number 25 is this. Here is the, okay, click the slideshow. Here's a rehearse timings in the setup group, rehearse timing. So in this case, okay, this will automatically change the slide without pressing any key. So by giving some seconds, so each slide will be opened for given periods. So that is how we can set this rehearsal timing. So for the slide 1, 4 seconds, and then displaying the content of each of the rest slides for about 1 second after the last bullet. So if once the last bullet is animated, then we will wait for 4 seconds for slide 1 and except slide 2. Okay, and then 5 seconds for the others. Okay, so click this rehearsal. Timing. Then okay, after this second change is 4, then press next. So the time is increasing, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. So once the maze is done, okay, let's click this next now. So once it displays all the bulleted item, then click next again. And then look at the seconds, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the last bullet is now displayed. Then click the next. Okay, 2 seconds, 3, 4, and done. So click next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Click next. Okay, the second is 6, 7. Okay, click next. For the tips, okay, now click next. Questions, okay, click next. So do you want to save? Yes. All right, so okay, when you play this slideshow, each slide will be displayed for the given period of seconds, the given seconds. Okay, so okay, click the transition tab. Slide 1, okay, transition is set to 6 point something. So let's make it this one, 4 seconds. So you can change the time for this, time for this slides by changing the numbers here. Okay, slide 2. Slide 2 is approximately 11. So this is okay because this one shows the maze path, and then we wait for a few seconds. Okay, number 3. This one took approximately 10 seconds. And as you see this, it looks like these are the time. So let's leave it like this. Okay, so all right. And then slide 9, click slide 9, and then number 26. Let's make it 8 seconds. So slide 9, and then change the after box, make it 8 seconds. Okay, number 27. Number 27, we can record our voice. So click slide 2. From this slide 2. We will record our voice, so click recording, and it's audio, and the record sound. All right. So okay, these are the we will speak this one, this sentence. So we will record this voice. So click as soon as you click this record button, read this text. To skip to the last slide, which contains tips for running the corn maze attraction, click the button in the lower right corner. Okay. Alright, so you can play this one. So click this and then click the play button. To skip to the last slide, which contains tips for running the corn maze attraction, click the button in the lower right corner. Right, and then playback, click the playback. So this button should be this button, so move it to the right, something like somewhere like this. So this one should be hidden during the show, right? So make sure to check on this one, and then click the animations tab. So this voice should play after previous, so after this guy. So let's check the animation, click this animation. So once the maze path is completed, the voice starts. The last slide, which contains tips for running the corn maze attraction, click the button in the lower right corner. Okay. Now number 28. Okay, set up the show to be browsed at a kiosk. So that is, we can change this one by clicking the slideshow, and then set up slideshow. Setup slideshow. Then we can change to this one, browsed at a kiosk in the first screen. Okay, and then click OK. So in this case, once you set this, then you can press escape to get out of the slideshow. So click OK. Number 29. Okay, document inspector. So document inspector is this one, and then remove anything found except this. Okay, so that's it. That is how we. Okay, so click the file tab, and then select the info menu. And then here is the check for issues. Click the check for issues. So here there are 3 parts. So we will do inspect document from here. So click this inspect document, and then click. Okay, before we do this, let's save first. Cancel. So make sure you save this file. Save it, and then go to File tab, Info. Do it again. Check for issues, and then inspect document. So these are the ones, these are the items to be inspected. So leave it as a blank, and then click inspect. So we have two question marks here and there. All right, it says to remove everything, but look at this, except, okay, do not remove document properties and personal information. So do not remove this, so leave it as this, but we can remove this presentation notes. So click remove all for this, and then close. Okay. And number 30, save the changes to the presentation. So save. Okay, number 31, so save it. Okay, now save the presentation file as a video. So this is how you can do it. Click the file tab and then export. So we have a various export type. One is PDF. You can convert this slide to PDF file. Now you can create as a video. So click this video, create a video. Then the format is the standard. So select this standard. Okay, and then use record. Click this one. Okay, use record things and the narrations. Then, okay, seconds spent on each slide. Default is 5 seconds. So click now create video. And then the file, make sure this is your working folder. And then we will change this one to maze video underscore maze video. Okay, and then click save. So if you see this, then this will now maze video is now 0. So once it's completed, then we will see the file size. Okay, slide 1. Okay, let's check. See, the MPEG-4 file is already created. So if you double click it, then the slide is now recorded like this. Actually the slide is in a video file. Okay. For number 32, okay, we will save the slide 1 in PNG image file. So select the first slide 1. Select slide 1 and then go to File tab, and then click Save As, and then Browse. Here is the Save As type. So click the Save As type. So our file type will be PNG. So select this PNG. Okay, and then the file type is maze slide 1. And then we will select only slide, only this one. Okay, then just click the save button. Then from this one, okay, we will save only the current slide. So just this one. Okay, just this one. So the selected slide was 1, right? 1. So this slide is now saved as an image file. So let's check on this. So if you double click this PNG file, then it will display only the slide 1, right? Okay, and then for this, we forgot our name. So let's click your name here on the first page. Your name, right? Save it. Okay. All right, then next one. Okay, save the entire presentation as a picture presentation file. So do the same thing. Click the File tab. and then go to the save as, browse, file type. Save as file type is, okay, there will be the third from the bottom, PowerPoint picture presentation. So select this, then rename it, pick, and then save. Click OK. So as you see this, okay, this is the only picture file, right? Only picture files. Okay, close it. So from this main self, let's do the last one. Okay, we want to save this in PDF format. So click the File tab, Export, go to the Export because we have a PDF. So create PDF, and then okay, minimize size option. So click this minimize size button, and then click the options button, and then from here, okay, document property. So document property should be removed. So deselect this document property, and then create a handout. So publish what should be handouts, and then slides per number of slides per page is 9, and then we will put frame slides. Okay, handouts with 9 slides per page with each slide frame. Okay, so select this 9 handouts. Do not select this one, and then click OK. Change the file name, PDF, and then publish. Alright, so we have one PDF file with one page with all the slides. Okay, finally save the presentation in PowerPoint Show. Okay, PowerPoint Show is this. So click the File tab, Save As, Browse, File type, Save As file. Save As type will be PowerPoint Slideshow. That is in okay, PowerPoint presentation, this one. PowerPoint show format. PowerPoint presentation, it should, here, sorry. Here's a PowerPoint show. Okay, select this one, PowerPoint show. The extension is PPSX. And then change the file name, Maze Show, and then save. Okay, so once you click this PowerPoint Show PPSX, the icon is different. If you double click it, then this one will just show the slides. It shows the slides. If you press escape, okay, this is the original one. If you press the escape, then this file is just closed. Okay, that's the show PowerPoint show format. All right, so we are done for this, and then we have so many files created. So just understand these types of files, and then I'm gonna collect only a few of this. All right, so we are done for this review exercise.